the end of the semester, finals are over, and I'm thinking that if Jonathan Holden is going to become eligible, it's going to be now. Is he?
Is he eligible now?
Yes.
No.
Will he be? And have you given that up?
No.
At what point do you?
I would think. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how to answer. I mean, I do, but I don't for public consumption. Does that make any sense to you? It's still in process. How's that?
Is that hard? Is that hard to go forward not knowing? I mean, comes a point in time where you have to commit to, this is what we got, this is what we're going to do.
No, I mean, we have though, really. I mean, he practices every day, but he doesn't. He's not in. He's doing the scouts team stuff. He's not doing the other things. So.
What would Jonathan Holden bring to this
It's
team?
Christmas Day, for crying out loud. Can't we talk about happy things?
Happy holidays.
Well, he's thinking about a Christmas present for you.
God. I mean, the beer's starting to get a little more sound
What would he bring to the team? What have you seen from him in the time he's been here?
I'm not going to talk about a guy who's not on the team. You know that. And I know you got to ask, but I'm not answering. So let's talk about the guys we got.
How about Brandon Watkins? You talked about.
There, see, now there you go.
He plays on teams.
See how this works?
I mean, what have you seen from him since he did have that success? I know you wanted to see something after he didn't show the effort and all that in practice. Where has he been since he, was most outstanding player and all that?
He's getting better and better. I mean, it's Brandon's a work in progress. But he brings some things that the other guys don't bring. And if Brandon continues to do what he's doing now and he's progressed, then I would envision Brandon seeing a whole lot more playing time. But it's like everybody else. You can't do it one day and not do it the next day. I think the good thing has been that by and large we have had the core of those guys have pretty much come in every day and tried to get better. It's not they don't try to get better, it's just that when you come in with some enthusiasm and you come in with the idea that you want to be there and you really want to work at it, you're going to get better. Yeah. But that's not Brandon, that's the whole bunch of them.
What does this game bring and mean? I mean, it's a Big Ten team. It's a team I think you've only beaten once in the time you played them. I mean,
obviously not enough to get an article in the paper today. It's not be that big a game. I thought, Bob, that we needed to get into that area, with changing leagues and the whole thing. And I know we did it before, but we did it before to try to help with Ohio kids, Indiana kids, because I think that's an area that we, because of my background in Ohio, and obviously Cincinnati being right on the Indiana border, that we can get into there a little bit. It's kind of like I've talked about for a long time. I try to schedule games, non-conference games that are going to be national television games, which this has always been, but into an area where we can get in and recruit as well. We've tried to recruit Western Ohio, and we've been close with some kids. Didn't get them, but we've been close. Obviously, we got Aaron out of Indianapolis, and I think one of the things that got his attention was that we did play Purdue. His his dad's a Purdue graduate. So that, I mean, that's kind of what I think it brings. It gets us into that recruiting market.
What's it do for you as far as team development? Just, you're closing in on league play now.
I mean, they're obviously they're a good team. They're very well coached. They have historically been one of the better defensive teams, I think, in the Big Ten. I think Matt's kind of carried on the Gene Katie tradition. He was, I don't know for sure, but I think he was kind of Gene's hand-picked successor. It's my brother, you know, if I tell you.
Saw someplace 6 different lineups in the last 6 games, is that right? 8 different guys have started for them, kind of trying to figure things out a little bit. Young team too.
You know, John, I don't know. They've got a lot of guys back from a year ago. And I know he really likes his freshman class. I have no idea.
Bring a 7-footer off the bench.
But he started all last year. So, I don't know enough about their team to answer that.
Coach, do you like the schedule the way it sits up now, or would you prefer it, where it's Wednesday, Saturday? Because 3 games in 20 days or whatever?
Yeah, well, I think it's hard once you get playing every 2 or 3 days to have a whole week, but we had to have it because of finals. Our guys came back from the Marshall game and finished finals, so and it is what it is. I've tried to stay away from playing games in Morgantown during the break when the students aren't here as much as I could. That's why we're going to Charleston. But we end up there because you don't have anybody here. But you think the Purdue game, you'd have some fans, you think.
You mentioned Aaron. In recruiting, do you take a Dean Smith approach at times to we'll play a game in your home state or as close as we can?
We try. Yeah, we do try. We've always done that. But we did this, honestly, this was scheduled before Aaron got here, obviously. It was more trying to get into that area to recruit.
What Terry's been doing lately, where is he now compared to the beginning of the year? I mean, health-wise, is he back to the Terry that you want, or can he continue to progress?
Well, I think so, yeah. I think he'll continue to progress. It still bothers him a little bit, but he's done a good job of rehabbing it. He ices before and after, and all the things that you're supposed to do. He just misses stuff, he's like if you take Terry and Jawan and Aaron, he's still probably behind those guys in terms of everything that would put him, because you can't stand on the sidelines and learn. And he was over there for a good while. But he's getting better. Obviously, he's playing better. He's starting to make shots again.
If he develops into a consistent third scorer, does that change what you want to do down low? I mean, I know you've been trying to develop the post presence, but if you get a third scorer out on the perimeter, does that change any of that?
No, I think we still have to be able to score close. When you look at, and everybody, like I think Iowa State's a great example of people who shoot threes extremely well. What I think people kind of miss is George Niang's really good at the post. He's really good at the post. Now he can step out and shoot it, but he's really good at the post. And he gets a lot of one-on-one coverage down there because they spread you so much. But I think without him in the post, that perimeter stuff's not near as good. So I think we have to continue to try to develop somebody out there.
Along those lines, Devin didn't appear to have the best night ever at Marshall. Is he coming along a little bit and recognizing when guys are collapsing in on him?
Honestly, I don't think Devin's ever really been a back to the basket guy. I mean, he's always been a great rebounder, but I don't know that he's been a guy that they did throw the ball to him on first. He just more stepped up and shot 12, 15 footers. And they had 6'11" guys that were ready to play the post. I don't think he did it that much with him, really. He's always kind of gravitated that way. So I think it's really been a learning process for him. I just don't know where else we go. Who else we, obviously. Kevin Herman's not a back to the basket guy. Nate's not a back to the basket guy. We really have guys around.
What have you seen out of Nate?
Yeah, it seems like every time Nate kind of gets going, he sprains his ankle. I think he sprains his ankle 3 or 4 times. I think next year, typical freshman, is like the rest of them. He's had some really, really good days. He's not very good. But that's what you get with freshmen. He's had days where he's really shot the ball well. He's had days where he hadn't shot very well. I think the challenge is to get to Nate to be able to do more things to the shoot, to be able to score different ways. He's not a guy right now who wants to put anybody on his back and score in the post. I think he could be, if you play him at the 3, he may end up being 6'10". That's a pretty good size 3 man. But it doesn't do you any good if you can't take a smaller guy and put you on that run on your back. So there's things that we got to spend a lot of time with Nate with, but we can't do that. We have to do that in the spring and the fall.
I don't know if you want to touch this or handle this or whatever,
But
but
if it comes from you, I'll answer anything.
I don't know. Maybe I would certainly understand if you don't. But Murray scored 48 points the other day. He's leading the nation in triple doubles, or was at one time. Is there a reason why that didn't work out here? And obviously, if you had kept him around and he had produced like this, it would have made a huge difference.
I'm happy for Eric. I text Eric, told him congratulations, and he texted me back. But I know what the right answer is, but you're right. I don't know if I want to say what it is, because somebody's going to say I'm
Glad you whispered that.
There's no right or wrong answer. But I am happy for Eric. I'm happy for Eric that he's having some success. But Eric got 40, but Eric's also had some games where so I think he's